These little wings? I feel like a giant. I don't like that. It's really dry.
But you have to eat with the
With the noodle.
together with the noodle.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Hey you guys, it's Phoebe here from Little Grey Box with Mac behind the camera. And today we are in Thailand exploring bustling Bangkok. On this channel, we share with you all of our experiences and tips to help you travel well. So be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss an episode. Home to over 10 million people, Bangkok is Thailand's bustling capital city, and it is renowned for amazing street food, great nightlife, amazing temples, and the Chao Phraya River. It is also the gateway to some other stunning locations dotted throughout Thailand, from islands to mountains and everything in between.
Falling down, we faded, but I know that we can save it, 'cause we're like Alpha.
The Chao Phraya is Thailand's major river. It flows for around 360 kilometers through Bangkok and out to the Gulf of Thailand. Now for visitors, it is a really great way to get around. Catching a boat like we just did is going to cut down on the amount of time you spend in Bangkok traffic, and it's also going to save you from the intense sun and heat, you guys. But more than that, it's going to give you a great way to see the city from a different angle. Now we just caught the local kind of taxi service boat thing, and it was around 15 baht per person. But if you wanted to do something a little bit flashier, that was more of like the tourist kind of hop on hop off boat, that's going to cost you around 150 baht per person.
Even if we go all out and break us down.
We are visiting the Wang Lung Market, which is hailed as one of Bangkok's best street food destinations. Now this is a real local spot. Our amazing guide Nam was just telling us that you won't see many tourists, if at all, here, so you get that really authentic experience. Another thing that's great about this spot is that there are lots of fixed prices, so you don't need to worry about haggling if you're not about that hag life. All the food looks amazing, really clean stalls. It looks like the perfect place to try street food. But you guys, one thing to keep in mind, this place generally closes around 2 to 3 p.m. daily, so it's definitely a daylight spot as opposed to an evening experience.
Oh, you can.
I can try.
Yeah.
Even if we go all out.
So chicken.
So you guys, if you are a veggie eater, a herbivore like me, and you're not quite sure how to navigate Thailand, our amazing guide Nam has just told us that you look for this yellow flag, and that means that they have vegetarian food, and everything in here is veggie friendly. If you come to Thailand, you have to have as many fruit shakes or fruit smoothies as possible. I absolutely love them. And always I experience that the fruit in Thailand is really, really flavoursome and sweet and delicious. Sorry about that noise. So one thing you need to know about Bangkok, it is hot and it is humid. So if you can, I would definitely recommend avoid doing your sightseeing in the hottest parts of the day. That's right in the middle, which is when we're out now. Just make sure that you wear really light breathable clothing. You can see I'm wearing like a really floaty cotton maxi dress, and I have an umbrella. It may look a little bit dorky, but it's worth it. Our next stop is here at Taj Maharaj. This is Rodneyum. I believe they are actually a chain and there are loads of them. But this food has come out and I just can't control myself. It looks so, so good. Oh my god. I love Thai food. That is all things spicy and sweet and sour and so delicious and fresh. That is divine. Okay. I'm going to keep a really straight face because that is burning my mouth up. That is so hot. It was incredible. Absolutely divine. And wash it all down with a sip of this. We are at a place called Wallflowers Cafe, and this place is stunning. If you love Instagram, or you just love flowers, or you love beautiful, beautiful food and drink, this is the spot to come. Now downstairs there's some really cute cats outside, and then you kind of walk through this florist, up these hidden stairs, and the next thing you know you're in this incredible, almost like a greenhouse. There are plants everywhere, and like I said, everything looks sensational. I don't even know what this is. This is some kind of like coffee, and this is like a sparkling raspberry drink. I think there's yuzu in there. This sounds like Pop Rocks to me. It looks gorgeous. Let's try it. That is some good coffee. We are staying here at Siam Design Hotel in Bangkok, and you guys, the best way I can describe this hotel is it is eclectic. It is very vibrant, lots of art and unique pieces everywhere. We're seeing Peranakan floor tiles, stripes, lights, paintings, all kinds of different art incorporated into the design. We've got the big comfortable bed. I mean, Matt and I flew in last night, straight into that bed. This room goes pitch black, and then out here, it is a really cool view. This hotel has a fantastic location. It is very centrally located. The National Stadium is right there. There's a SkyTrain stop 3 minutes walk away, which is just perfect for getting around cheaply and easily. The hotel also has an amazing pool, a gym, which we checked out this morning, club room access, which we also got to take advantage of this morning and we'll show you tomorrow, and they have the usual dining areas as well. So all in all, this is a really great place to stay. Affordable, clean, great location. Above sea level, the Mahanakhon Skywalk is one of the tallest buildings in Thailand, and the observation deck up here is the highest in Thailand, you guys. So this is a must visit for anybody who loves great views, especially at sunset. The light out there is all golden and gooey. They also have a DJ, I'm sure you can hear. They have a bar with drinks. It is pumping up here. It looks like the perfect spot to end the day, which is exactly what we're going to do. And also included in your ticket price, they have this great Skywalk observation kind of area. It's a glass floor, so you can stand on there and look all the way down to the earth below. Not for anybody who is afraid of heights, but that's not me. So let's get out there. So once you're done with the amazing rooftop views up there, you should definitely make sure you make a reservation for the restaurant, which is just a couple of stories down. Now this restaurant, the decor is absolutely beautiful. It has a real glamorous, luxurious, great Gatsby feel in here. The cocktail list is fantastic. Now Matt has gone for an Australian Wagyu ribeye cooked medium rare, served with this beautiful tamarind sauce. I have got this incredible charcoal roasted vegetables. They smell amazing. I love those charcoal flavors, so I am so excited to try this. I love when food comes out on the plate and your mouth starts watering because it just looks so good, you know? So let me dig straight in. What have I got here? Broccoli, one of my favorite vegetables. Let's get some of this delicious greenness on there. Ooh. Oh, it's so good. Crunchy and crispy and charcoal on the outside. And still nice and tender on the inside with a little bit of crunch. That is amazing. Good morning, you guys. Now we are starting off our second day in Bangkok with a visit to one of its 400 temples. This beautiful place is Wat Pho, and it is one of the major Buddhist temples in the city. It actually has a statue of the Buddha dating back to 1357, and some of the late king's ashes are here. So it's a really special and really important place. And not only that, it is simply gorgeous. Now, one thing I will say, if you are planning on visiting any temples, you want to make sure that you are dressed temple appropriate. So for ladies, that is your shoulders covered, no midriff, no shorts. Make sure your dress or your skirt goes down to your knees. If you want to, you can carry a couple of scarves to help you cover up, but something like this is perfect, and that way you'll be able to get in, no troubles. We are at a place called Sane Cafe and Workshop, and it is near Khao San Road, which many people would know in Bangkok. Now, what's really cool about this place is they are a cafe, so they do amazing coffees. I have got a coconut milk mocha here. It is made on dark chocolate, and it is so good. And the cooking class we're about to do, it's one with a difference. All the cooking classes I've ever done in Thailand have all been about, savory dishes. This one is all about bringing traditional Thai sweets into the modern era. So it's really cool to get to experience something we've never done before. And it looks like our teacher's ready to get started. So let's jump in. So this is butterfly pea, these beautiful flowers. If you come to Thailand, you might see drinks that are this color, or even sticky rice served with mango that is this color. And what the Thai people do is they extract the natural color out of it, which is what we're going to do now. And it's just a really natural way to get a beautiful color for your food. Now it's time to try. Oh, that is good. So when it comes to getting around in Bangkok, you've got a few different options. If you prefer public transport, you can use the SkyTrain. It's really easy to figure out and it's incredibly affordable. You can also use Grab, which is like Uber, and here in Bangkok, Grabs have to be actual taxis. They can't just be regular people like you or I with a car. But the good thing about using Grab is that that fee is already predetermined. So the chances of getting ripped off diminish. Just make sure you have Grab preloaded onto your phone, have the app downloaded, and have your account registered. Now on this trip, Matt and I are doing a guided experience with the guys at Absolutely Fantastic Holidays. It has included private transfers for us, so anytime we need to go somewhere, it's already sorted. And I would strongly recommend, if you have the budget for it, to do something like we're doing, because you get that locals insight and everything is just seamless. And if there is anything that you need to ask and you don't speak Thai, your guide is there to help you. And it has just made our trip so much more relaxing and enjoyable.
We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves.
Alright, you guys, so you've heard me talking about the legend that is our amazing tour guide, Nam. Now, Nam is from Absolutely Fantastic Holidays. If you watched our Thailand series last year, you would have met Nam's colleague, Suri, and she has just been amazing, taking care of everything for us and just making sure we have an amazing time. For lunch today, we have come here to Okaju. Now this place is a chain. They have a couple of restaurants dotted throughout Thailand, but it actually originates in Chiang Mai. And if you have ever been to Chiang Mai, you will know there is a really big focus there on fresh, organic, healthy food. So it's no surprise that Okaju has a big focus on organic produce too. So everything here is grown on their farm, and it is organic, and it is fresh and delicious. Now I have gone for one of my favorites, an acai bowl. If you've been watching this channel a while, you know how much I love them. Nam, our lovely guide, has got this big salad bowl with all these beautiful, juicy Japanese ingredients. And Matt has got a very meaty pork chop. That salad is big enough for 3 people. So you know that the portion sizes here are generous and everything looks beautiful. There are 2 favorite pastimes in Thailand. One is food, which we have been doing plenty of, and the second one is shopping, which we have done next to none of. So we are rectifying that right now by doing a spot of shopping. The Canada Cat Cafe! Oh my god, this place is so cool. It's the happiest place on earth. If you watch Redbox regularly, you'll know we have 3 cats that we love very much, Figgy, Wheaty and Peach, and I miss them a lot when we travel. So it's really nice to come here and have some feline time. And you guys, this place is really easy to get to. When you come inside, it's lovely and cool and air conditioned. Lots of furry friends. They've got some food on the menu. You can buy some food to feed the cats too if you like. Oh, it's just a wholesome time. That one's terrifying. Tonight we are having dinner at Tan, a modern Thai fine dining restaurant located right on the top floor. Now this restaurant is famous for taking its great relationships with local farmers and the produce that they produce and combining it with traditional Thai cooking techniques to make amazing food that is true to Thai flavors and true to Thai produce, but elevated, you guys. We are doing their tasting menu tonight. I am so excited for this. You know, as I've said before, what I love about Thailand, especially Bangkok, is the food. You can get great foods on the street, all that good street food, and then you can come and have a fine dining experience like this. Now, I have started things off with this beautiful rum cocktail. It has got this good lime leaf flavor, so tropical, really refreshing. And then our first course, our amuse-bouche, has come out. Look at the presentation. So our lovely server said, I am meant to put this leaf on top of here. Oh, there's some sauce on the bottom. And then I'm meant to eat it like a little sandwich. Here goes nothing. That has all those big, bold Thai flavors. It's spicy. It is sweet. It is fragrant. It is fresh. Woo. It's so spicy, Matthew. Turn the camera off. Oh, okay. Our hostess just said that has a bit of a surprise to it. It's a palate cleanser. It looks like an ice cream, but that tastes like a curry base. It tastes like soy sauce and salty and sour and a little bit sweet, and it tastes like spice. That's amazing. I could eat a whole bowl full of that. I figured out what that is. That's pad thai, if pad thai was an ice cream. It's amazing. I was wrong. Our server came back over and she was like, did you guess what the surprise of that dish was? And I was like, yeah, it was a pad thai, obviously. And she was like, girl, no, that was a papaya salad in ice cream form, and she was right. That was amazing. Yum. That meal was amazing, and I cannot think of a better way to end our time here in Bangkok. If you saw our videos from last year when we visited, we had the best time. It was hard to think that we could top it, and yet we did. Bangkok continues to amaze. Now, to get here, we flew from Brisbane to Bangkok with the guys at Thai Airways, and we were very grateful to get to experience their Royal Silk or business class. I was so tired when we got on board. I fell asleep like that, slept like a baby most of the way, and awoke feeling refreshed and ready to go when we hit the ground. Now, in next week's episode, we are going to be visiting Hua Hin, a brand new destination for both Matt and I, so we are really excited. So you want to make sure you subscribe right now so you do not miss a single thing. And be sure to say Sawadee in the comments below. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you with a brand new episode next week. Love ya!